So here is another part of the same video and a warm welcome to everyone. In this particular video, we will be going to talk about the country Belgium. It's a very small country in the European continent, even though the area of this country is smaller than the area of our Indian state Haryana. And in terms of population, it's having the population of approximately around 1 crore, which is again the less than half the current population of Haryana. Here the data is revealing. As per 2023 data, this data is picked up from a very reliable source from internet. Belgian population here we can see is approximately 1 crore, and whereas the Haryana's population is touching 3.09 crore. Belgium is surrounded by 4 neighboring countries geographically. The first is France. Another one is the Netherlands. The third one is Germany. And the fourth one is Luxembourg. Now, when we talk about the ethnic composition of Belgium, let's first understand the meaning of the term ethnic. Ethnic stands for a social division, a group of people which share the same culture. They follow the same culture, they follow the same rituals. They believe in their common descent, and this could be, because of similarity in their physical type, how they look like, or, the culture which they are following. The word ethnic does not stand for the same religion or the same nationality. So when we talk about that, it's an ethnic group. Ethnic group means the people who are sharing the same culture, but it could be a possibility that they are not sharing the same religion or same nationality. So here in Belgium, even though it's a very small country, but its ethnic composition is extremely complex. Look at here. Out of the total population of Belgium, 79% of the people, they lives in Flemish area. Here we can see, which is represented by the blue color in the map. And the language which they speak is Dutch. Whereas around 40% of the people, they live in Wallonia region, and the language spoken by them is French. So 79 plus 40%. How much it will be? That's 99%. And rest 1%, they live on the northeastern part of the country, and they speak German. So altogether in Belgium, how many languages people are speaking? Dutch. That's a highly spoken language. Number 2 is French. And number 3, German. That's spoken by only 1% of the people. Now, when we talk about the capital city of Belgium, that is Brussels, Now in Brussels, now we are going to talk about, the population of only the capital city, Brussels. We have already discussed the overall ethnic composition for the entire country, but here further we will be going to talk about that how the population is divided in only the capital city of country Belgium, that is Brussels. In the capital city, 80% of the people who are residing there, they speak the language French, and only 20% of the people speak Dutch. So here's a very important thing to note, and that is, if we look at from the nation's point of view, from the country's, as a whole perspective, then the maximum language which is spoken is Dutch. But in the capital city, only 20% people, who are residing there, they are speaking Dutch. So here what we can conclude, that in the capital city, the Dutch speaking people, they are in minority. But in the entire country, Dutch speaking people are in majority. Right? Okay. All right. So here is a quick recap. Dutch speaking people, where they are residing? They are residing in the Flemish region. And in the Wallonia region, French speaking people mostly reside. In the northeastern part of the country, German speaking 1% of the people out of the total population are residing. Okay. Do you think that such kind of composition can create any kind of social tension? Yes. Since the French speaking people were only and only the 40%, but they were more richer and more powerful in comparison to 59% of Dutch speaking people. And that's the reason why, the Dutch speaking people, they got the benefit of higher education, government jobs, economic development, little late in comparison to the French speaking people, since the French speaking people were in the power. They were more richer, they were more powerful. So this, overall created an artificial social tension among the two groups, among the two communities, that's the Dutch speaking and the French speaking community. And that was the time of 1950s to 1960s. Along with this, in the capital city, Brussels, there was a special, another kind of case. Along with this social tension, since the majority Dutch speaking people, in the entire nation, but those people were in minority in the capital city. So, the Brussels case is considered as a quite special problematic case. Here in this chapter, this is what, we are going to talk about, that how in Belgium the power sharing issue was resolved. Let's quickly go through a recap. The ethnic composition of Belgium: 59% people lived in the Flemish area, 40% Wallonia, and 1%, were living in the Belgians. They were German spoken, 40% were French spoken people, and 59% Dutch speaking people. Can we go through the sheet? Thank you.